Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How are you doing today? King Racy here, and today I want to talk about something important that has been happening with the Kingdom Rush community. I mean, I'm lighting up a cigar, so you know it's bad when I'm smoking in my videos, right? God damn it. Anyway, so let's get things straight. We are experiencing a burnout when it comes down to Kingdom Rush content. In a way, we became stale, desynthesized even, in a way, to the Kingdom Rush games. I'm pretty sure this has something to do with modding to an extent, but I'll touch on it later. But you see, it's not like we haven't seen this issue occurring before. Remember the time between 2014 and 2018? Ever since Kingdom Rush Origins dropped out, we had nothing for a very long time, really. Like, sure, people were making reviews of the premium heroes, tutorials slash guides on how to beat this level 101, the basic stuff, and some other things that came along. But eventually, we all got bored out of Kingdom Rush and we had nothing else to look up to. That is until November of 2018, when Kingdom Rush Vengeance was announced and it was released. I don't remember the exact date. I think it was like November 24th back then, or was it the 8th of November? I don't remember. It was one of the two. Ah, God, I wish that I remember. I remember how excited I was about it back then. Like, at the time, I was really starting to separate myself from this community due to its lack of new content and stale gameplay. At least, that's what 16-year-old me thought of Kingdom Rush back then. In a way, if you think about it, in retrospect, Vengeance, if Vengeance never came out, I would probably not be here talking to you guys, so that's kind of funny. As much as we despise this game, it was the sole reason I became interested in Kingdom Rush again, so we gotta give it some credit where it's at, right? Also, god damn it, my cigarette didn't fully ignite. Give me a sec. Okay, that's better. So, where was I? Oh yeah. So, you might be thinking that Kingdom Rush Vengeance was a good game. No. It was fun, okay? For the first like two times you play the game, yeah, it's funny, it's cool. You have new towers, new mechanics, new tech tree, it's cool. But afterwards, a lot of people became kinda disinterested again with the game. I mean, the lack of balance, RNG elements, bugs, poor level design, and, well, generally low level of difficulty really, and I mean really, fucked up the game. I was disappointed with this game, and before I knew it, I was starting to grow distant away from Kingdom Rush yet again. I'm pretty sure there was a small window of time in which the community was burned out back then too, but I cannot recall it exactly. But then, we had something to look forward to because the Kingdom Rush YouTuber era started to rise. It brought us some infamous figures like the real Morgan, or Trevor, as we most of us know him, the Duke, Coziness, Functional Function, even though he's kinda dead, War Champion, Pollux the Wise, and, well, myself. Remember how many challenges there were back then? The good old days? There wasn't a single Kingdom Rush YouTuber who hasn't made a video with a title like, can you beat Kingdom Rush with only X Tower? Can you beat Kingdom Rush with no star upgrades? Can you beat this level in this Kingdom Rush game with only this hero? Can this dragon solo level 4? Ooh. The list goes on. It was awesome, to be honest. And do I even need to mention the collapse? Do I? Those times were phenomenal, and they were very rejuvenating for me personally. To be frank, that was probably the best time of my life. But, as per usual, nothing lasts forever. Over the time, we even lost some folks. For example, Crusader Snake. Be honest, do you even know who this guy is? If you don't, I won't blame you. I won't blame you if you don't remember who good old Crusader Snake used to be. He wasn't the most famous nor important figure in the community, but I liked his comment. I like his content was good. He had one of the funniest commentaries I've ever heard, and I loved it. At one point, though, he just left. He dipped. I don't know why he did it or what caused him to do so, but whatever the reason may be, I hope he is doing alright. Regardless, the franchise continued to evolve, just like everything else. What did we got afterwards, though? Well, we got Legends of Kingdom Rush, which was released on iOS, and eventually it came out on Steam, and I was very happy about it. There were multiple updates for Kingdom Rush Vengeance, the China mini campaign, the Primal Ravage, then Drunk World was a thing, until it wasn't, until it was revived from the grave recently. We're gonna touch on it in a bit though, I'm not gonna talk about the Drunk World yet. I mean, even Iron Marine's Invasion, when it was announced, it was a blast and a half. I had a lot of fun with this game. You know, we got new content. We had motivated people who were willing to make videos on it with energy. However, the people wanted more and more and more, and well, that led us to the mods. Do you remember that video from the YouTuber named bellow T200? It was insane to watch towers from Kingdom Rush Frontiers and Origins being used in the original Kingdom Rush. That was mind-blowing for its time. And shortly after, modding became a thing we learned and used to its fullest potential. That brought us mods like Kingdom Rush Impossible mode, or Impossible, whatever you pronounce it. We also got a similar one for Frontiers. We got Kingdom Rush Vengeance Reborn. We got Chaos Mod, Blood and Sands, Kingdom Rush Vengeance, Revengeance, and many more. Now, have I played every single mod for Kingdom Rush? No. But it doesn't mean I don't appreciate the amount of time and effort that was put into them. Now, you might be thinking, if this is what is going to keep the community alive forever, well, yes and no. You see, the mods definitely revitalized our community, but it wasn't for very long. Honestly, it feels like yesterday when I first started modding. We just ran out of ideas so fast, and we didn't know what to do with the power of modding. Like, what do you do with mods these days for Kingdom Rush? New towers? That's already overused. We've done so many custom towers, it's not even funny. New heroes? Well, that's just boring. You can make any hero have an AoE insta-kill pretty much. If you want to. You can make it on like 2 seconds cooldown and speedrun through Kingdom Rush. Cool. New levels. Yes sir, we've got those. We got Zeta mod. And even the original Kingdom Rush had one custom made level. New textures? Of course we have those. We've already made custom textures. Do you see the problem here? Do you see the issue that is right in front of your eyeballs? Everything we can think of has already been done here. Sure, that doesn't mean people are not allowed to make their own mods for Kingdom Rush and post them, but they're not gonna be as exciting and interesting anymore as they used to be. At least for me, since I've seen it all and nothing surprises me these days when I look into a Kingdom Rush mod. Sadly, if I have to be brutally honest at this point, we have nothing new to look forward to. Yes, I know that you're gonna say that, but Iron Marine's Invasion. It came out a few days ago on Steam, why don't you play that? Well, if you're like me and you have played the mobile version for over 100 hours, you probably don't care as much about it. Like, sure, it's on Steam, it's cool, but in reality, it's just the same game. But this time around, guess what? Guess what, guys? You can use the premium heroes and tactics that were previously locked behind. Now for free! Woohoo! A reused mechanic that we've seen every single time. Clap your freaking hands, guys. Come on, clap your hands. Oh wait. It is that silence up in here. As expected. I wasn't expecting anything else. And Junk World, well, to be honest, Junk World isn't helping at all. Like, not a single bit. It's like, the limitation of this game, the limited access is what is the problem here, because a lot of people can't even touch the game, they can't play it, they can't give their own opinion on it. Sorry for the stutter. Like, one, it is available only on iOS, and you also need to pay a monthly subscription on top of that just to even play the game. And to be honest, it's just one big old certified bro moment. Hence why we're in a burnout state right now. People are bored, we have nothing new that is available for everyone, and to, to be honest, we're running out of ideas. This is one of the reasons why I haven't really been posting anything for a while. I'm feeling burned out, exhausted, and my mind just cannot come up with something exciting for a video. Hell, I don't even know what I want to do anymore, to be honest. Like, man, this sucks. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with me being an adult and caring less about video games and more about IRL shit. Or being in... Or maybe it's because I'm experiencing some difficulties with my relationship, but I have a feeling that Kingdom Rush on YouTube is not going to be the same as it used to be anymore. At least not like a couple years ago when it took off initially. Now, does that mean that I'm not going to make Kingdom Rush content anymore? Well, no, that is not the case at all. But I cannot promise you when a new video or a live stream is going to be happening. Speaking of which, the trivia. The trivia was a massive disappointment because, to me at least, it wasn't as much of a cool video idea as it was an experiment. Because I wanted to see how much people care about Kingdom Rush, and, to my surprise, I barely got anyone who wants to willingly participate in it. It brings me a great sadness seeing how the community is falling apart, and if you're a Kingdom Rush YouTuber, you must admit it too. It brings you sadness in one way. Even if you feel it more or less than me, you definitely feel it in you. Like, the only cool idea I have on my mind at the moment is a Kingdom Rush podcast, where me and other famous Kingdom Rush YouTubers come along and, well, talk about something related to Kingdom Rush. It can be anything from, like, a tier list, balance issues across Kingdom Rush games, reacting to someone else's content, etc. The list goes on and on. We kinda already did something similar with Viduk and a couple other Kingdom Rush YouTubers a while ago though, so if you wanna watch it or you feel interested, you can go to Viduk's YouTube channel and, well, check it out. Honestly, I wanna participate in one of those, again. I desire to be included in another podcast like this because I actually feel excited and motivated to discuss Kingdom Rush topics and listen to what other people have to say, which is something I didn't really feel like back then, but these days, I'm really open to Kingdom Rush topics and, well, anything related to it, really. There is one little problem with it, though. And this issue is, well, it's difficult to keep it up. All of us have our own lives, with our separate schedules and goals we work towards on the daily. Maybe one day this idea can come into fruition, into reality, but not right now. To end this on a brighter note though, I am sure we will come out of this phase sooner or later. Eventually, something will reignite the spark in us, the desire, the motivation that is within us to post daily videos on Kingdom Rush again. At least I hope so. Ironhide, the ball is in your court. Please, do not disappoint us. That's all I ask of you guys. Do not disappoint us. Well, with that out of the way, this is gonna do it for today's video. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. Also, apologies if the cigarette smoke was acting as a little bit of a distraction. I just needed something to calm my nerves because right now I feel sadness, anger, and I'm slightly sleep deprived, so I'm not in the best of moods right now, if you couldn't tell already by the theme of the video. But anyway, I suppose I'll see you in the next video. Until it comes, whatever it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.